Welcome back to Talk Fame to Me with B.Lynette, the show where the celebrity mess meets receipts, a little shade, and a lot of heart. Today we're talking Sean Diddy Combs and Honey. The courtroom drama is piping hot. We've got letters from his mama, Janice Combs, and his former flame, Carisha Brown Lee, aka Young Miami. Some of this is sweet, some of it is strategic, and some of it makes you go, we see you, Diddy. Let's dive in. So let's give you guys a quick reality check. Diddy is scheduled for sentencing on October 3rd, 2025, after being convicted on two Mann Act counts transporting individuals for prostitution. His lawyers are asking for 14 months, already mostly served, while federal guidelines suggest 4 to 5 years. Mercy is on the table, but so is accountability. So, letter one, we have a letter from Miss Janice Combs, Mama Love. It's a heartfelt plea. Let's start with Mama Janice. She's 85, and her letter is full of emotion, history, and a mother's love. You can feel the pain and the devotion. Here it is, word for word. My name is Janice Combs, and Sean Combs is my only child. I am writing this letter to implore your honor to please have mercy on my son. Sean has always been a loving and caring son. On December 21st, I will be 85 years old. This separation for the past year while Sean has been incarcerated has been excruciatingly difficult and painful for me and his children. I would like to be able to spend the last few years of my life with my son, Sean. Unfortunately, my son has made some terrible mistakes in his life, which I know he recognizes. Sean was 2 years old when his father passed away, and I raised my son as a single mother. I was also caring for my elderly, ailing mother. I worked 3 jobs to provide my son a good education. I drove a bus from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Then in the evenings, I worked at United Cerebral Palsy Home caring for patients. I also worked on the weekends as a salesperson in a clothing store. When my son was 9 years old, tragedy struck the family again. We were informed that my brother had died of a drug overdose, leaving his 5-year-old daughter, Keisha, an orphan. My brother and my niece were my only remaining family members at the time of his death. I suddenly found myself having to adopt my niece to prevent her from going into foster care. Despite all these traumatic experiences, Sean somehow managed to be a good student. He performed well in school and always promised to work hard to provide for me so that I would not have to work 3 jobs ever again. As a teenager, he worked as a newspaper delivery boy and held other after school jobs to assist with household expenses. Nothing was really easy for my son growing up. Even when he started making his music, he faced rejection, and the clubs would not play his music. They just did not think he was good enough. This did not make my son angry at the world. He kept going, never giving up until eventually his hard work paid off. He did become very successful. I have to say that I saw how successful also came with tremendous, excuse me, let me read that over. I have to say that I saw how success also came with a tremendous amount of responsibilities, which was sometimes overwhelming. Still, with all that, my son managed to be present for his children, caring, loving, and making sure the children's needs were met and instilling values in them. I also depend on Sean for emotional support. He always looked after my health and well being. This was crucial as I have no one else to care for me. 4 of his children lost their mother not too long ago. The kids, especially the boys, are still having a very difficult time dealing with the loss of their mother. The loss of their father had been devastating. I would never excuse any wrongdoing committed by Sean. I was always very strict with him growing up. I appeal to the court for mercy. Sincerely, Janice Combs. Fame Tribe. You can feel the love in Mama Janice's letter. It was heart-wrenching and stuff. And yes, there's some subtle strategy, a gentle reminder. I'm old, I'm lonely, I need my son. But we see it and we also feel it. That's shade with compassion. All right, letter 2 from Carisha Brown Lee, aka Young Miami. Next, Carisha, she's loyal, she's glowing about Diddy. And yes, it's giving, I know how to make him shine in court energy, but it's still heartfelt. Listen, my name is Carisha Brown Lee. I'm a mother, daughter, sister, and a hip hop artist who has spent many years in the public eye. I want to be clear that I cannot speak on or defend anything that may have happened before I met Sean Combs. I do not condone any wrongdoing. I can only speak from my personal experience and the man I've come to know over the past 4 years. For 3 of those years, I was in a public relationship with Sean, and during that time, I witnessed and came to know a different person than the one often portrayed. Behind the scenes, he was loving, genuine, supportive, and always encouraging. He motivated me, believed in me, and helped me grow both personally and professionally. I'm writing this letter because I believe it's important for the court to know the side of Sean that isn't always seen or spoken about. The man who poured into others, who gave opportunities, who led by example, and who loved deeply. He helped shape me both professionally and personally. He believed in me, pushed me to grow, and taught me how to be a better businesswoman. He helped me find balance between chasing my dreams and being present for my family because that's what he did. No matter how busy he was, he never missed holidays or special moments with his family. One of my most meaningful memories were when he took me to my first Met Gala. He wasn't just about the event, it was about what he represented it and what it represented it. Sean has always made a priority to open doors for Black people to make sure we are seen, heard, and valued in spaces where we've historically been excluded. That night reminded me that we belong in every room, at every table, and in every conversation. He's constantly encouraged me and so many others to dream big, walk in confidence, and never shrink who we are to make others comfortable. He also gave me a voice by providing me a platform on his network to speak for the culture and connect with people in a way that was real and authentic. That opportunity changed the direction of my career and showed me the impact one person can have when they chose to uplift others. I like that. Beyond all of that, I've seen him give back to his community over and over again. In 2022, we fed the homeless together on Thanksgiving, but that was just one example. There were so many moments where he gave quietly, privately, without cameras because his heart genuinely wanted to help. I've also witnessed him doing real inner work. He made the choice to check himself into anger management, start therapy, and commit to physical healing through therapy. That takes strength, humility, and self awareness. He didn't do it for show, he did it because he wanted to grow and become a better person. In my personal experience, Sean is not a danger or a threat to the community. He is a man of God, someone who uplifts, supports, and inspires those around him to be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. But more than anything, he's a father, and his kids are the ones who look up to him the most. They need him. His presence, love, and guidance matter deeply in their lives. I truly believe that he belongs at home with his family, the people who mean the most to him and who continue to be his greatest source of purpose and strength. Sincerely, Carisha Brown Lee.
He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. He's just in a bad situation right now, and he's trying to get out of it. Mama, I tell you what, why don't you fucking marry him then?
Okay, fam tribe, hear me out. I mean, that was a lot what we just read, okay? So, I feel like Carisha's letter is glowing. I mean, Met Gala, charity work, therapy, it's all there. Heartfelt, absolutely. Loyal, definitely. But also strategic. It could be a little of both, okay? Either way, it's still a loving letter, and we can totally shade it without being mean. All right, y'all, let's spill the tea. Carisha only knows Diddy from the past 4 years. Does that really matter in court? I mean, how much weight will it hold up? Being that whatever allegedly happened with the other people was before Carisha's time. 2, Mama Jana's letter is emotional. True love, or is it a little courtroom persuasion? Number 3, is 14 months fair, or is Diddy getting that celebrity treatment? Number 4, Met Gala, charity, therapy, impressive, or just really well-timed moves? Are these letters showing the real Diddy or just the snapshots he wants the judge and us to see? You guys let me know in the comments. So anyways, that's today's tea, Fame Tribe. Mama Janice is bringing the mama bear energy. Carisha is giving the glowing testimony, love, strategy, and just a little mischief all wrapped up. I want to hear what you think. Comment, spill, and don't hold back. Keep sipping, keep being shady, and of course, talk fame to me. I'll see you on the next one.